Good afternoon. Yesterday we talked about success, and what Jim Rohn said was that success is just a few simple disciplines repeated every day. So, what are failures? Because that is our topic today. And again, Jim Rohn says that failures are errors of judgment repeated every day. So let's talk about failures. What are those type of misjudgments that we have? Well, sometimes financial. We might be taking more credit than we can afford. If we're in business, that could happen as well. We just go overboard with our debt and we fail because that was a misjudgment, that was an error. uh, when we are working, we might not foresee what comes next and we lose our jobs. Sometimes because we don't perform well, because we make errors, and other times because it's not our fault. The company did not do well, they closed and they let us go. And that happened to me a couple of times. But was I to blame for that? I don't know, maybe sometimes because I should have foreseen that before and take action to that. But what is it that we can do? Well, I guess the real question is why does that happen to us? Why? Sometimes it happens because that error, everybody else sees it except us. We don't hear what the others hear. We don't see what the others see. And sometimes we fail to listen to our inner voice. And that's even worse. And we say, well, we're going to get out of this and we'll just commit the same mistake, the same error. And we failed. Another problem that we might have is that we stay in a plateau and staying in a plateau without learning new things. We said that that was part of the of success, learning. And if we fail to learn new things, then what happens? We fail all of a sudden. One of the things that happens with failure is that it doesn't happen overnight. Gradually, those errors in judgment happen repeatedly, and eventually we don't know where we are. But gradually we failed, and that failure came. Another issue that we might have is that we are failing to be proficient in the new technology. And we might be needing that technology to stay afloat. But especially when we're getting old, that happens. There's so many devices there out there that we learn to manage. And it's difficult, but not impossible because our grandsons can do it. So they can help us. That's what has been happening to me. What can we do to prevent those failures? Listen to the others, listen to ourselves, have a good vision, learn, stay afloat all the time. And if we do that, we can prevent those failures and we will stay in a success mode by having those right disciplines, that those simple disciplines that we can repeat daily. And that will allow us to avoid failures. Thank you for listening. Think about this. Think about your failures, the times that you failed before. How did you prevent them? We see you tomorrow, and till then, stay safe and stay proactive.